Hello everyone, it's me, Max to the Re, and welcome back to Final Fantasy III. So sit back and enjoy. Okay guys, Final Fantasy III continues after we did a little bit of world exploring and backtracking last time. I still haven't looked up the remaining treasures that are missing in the game, but it is something that I might want to do after we find a point that basically screams final boss alert, final dungeon alert. Then I might want to go back to all locations, pick up everything I left behind by looking it up, of course, because then I feel safe to do stuff like that. But not right now. Right now there still might be some twists that I'm not aware of, so I'm not gonna ruin those twists by looking stuff up. Same goes for the bestiary, perhaps. I might want to complete the bestiary, but we will see about that. I might also already have missed the opportunity to do so, because it could be that, for example, in the Elder Tree, with Hein and everything, that's a dungeon we cannot return to, and there might have been some encounters there that I now can no longer encounter. So that's certainly a possibility that I'm not able to complete the bestiary. But yeah, where do we want to go? I think we want to go to the continent down here. I think that should be our next location to go to. The Dalk continent, or whatever it's called. With the Nautilus we can now go through the winds here, and we encounter stuff. Okay, that's a new one. We actually encounter enemies on the airship. Okay, that's cool. I'm still surprised what this game gives you. There's now suddenly a new form of encounters, flying encounters. That's actually pretty nice. And harpies seem to be the level I want. Cyclone, okay, Cyclone, the psychic kind of cyclone, you know. Barrage should deal good damage. Oh yeah. I think having a ranger here is a good choice. Yeah, you can just do the same stuff again. I learned that last time, the auto battle actually carries over all the stuff I did use, so that's nice. Oh, this is a little bit awkward to navigate because areas are so small. Simurg again. 7 hits and whatnot. Terrain, Cyclone. Take that bird out of the sky. Nice. Our knight also deals a lot of damage with his physical attacks, which is very nice. This is just a dead end, seriously? Can I land here? I can, okay. We also encounter the same enemies on land. Interesting. Interesting stuff. At least these Simurg is still encountered here on land. Maybe the harpies are in the sky. Maybe it's like Terraria, the harpies are in the sky, and anything else is on ground level. Gargoyle, okay. Literally everything that flies is here. Once again, this mishmash of different flying type enemies that have now business being here. That's actually kind of funny. Okay, I think this castle looks good. Harpy again. Oh, you're confused. Don't hurt yourself, okay? It's nasty that enemies inflict statuses with their physical attacks. That's what happens a lot in this game. Come on, Blizzaga, take care of the rest. Yeah, how much more smoothly everything goes when you know that, with the auto battle. Okay, we land here. We want to heal, probably, because we're not sure if we encounter enemies that can cast magic. We use our favorite item, the high potion, for that. That should already be fine. Okay, what do we have here? Doga's Manor. I know this music. Isn't that... Yeah, I know that music from Dissidia as well. That's one of the fighting tunes of all things. Who's there? Oh, we are not... No one likes us being here. Trespassers! Don't you know this is the hall of the great mage Doga? Seize them. Kupo! Ah, that's where they appear, okay. Wait, are you for... My word, if it isn't the Warriors of Light in the flesh. Well, if the crystals have chosen you, far be it from me to question them. I have something to tell you. I know who's threatening this world with darkness. It's my old colleague, Xendi. Along with Une, we were disciples of the greatest master of them all, Noah. When Master Noah died, he gifted me with his magic. We gave Une powers over the dreamscape, and finally he gave Xendi the gift of human immortality. Enraged by what he considered a slight, Xendi sought to poison this world. He used the power of the Earth Crystal, combined with the technical know-how of the ancients to bring about the Great Earthquake. But the Earth Crystal is gone. Golda destroyed it. What? Oh, that wasn't the real Earth Crystal. It was just a rock I enchanted to produce gold. The real crystal is still hidden away, undisturbed. Xendi has tried to rid this world of light. He is trying to harness the power of darkness and use it for his own power. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. He cannot be allowed to unbalance the world. I will come with you and aid you in your quest. Cool, Doga joined the party. We can probably move past those statues now. I wonder how much game is still left. I get the feeling there's not much game left. You must take me with you to the Cave of the Circle. You will have to use the mini-spell to enter. Oh no. The candle in my room is the switch to open the cave's hidden entrance, okay? Anything else to say? I cannot stop Xendi with my powers alone. I hope my time does not come too soon. I may not even make it past the monsters to the Cave of the Circle. You must take me to the Cave of the Circle. But yeah, Muggles, guys. We did encounter Muggles. The first time Muggles appear in the Final Fantasy franchise. Master Une is the guardian of the world of dreams, Kupo. She sleeps in the shrine to the south of Saronia, Kupo. Master Xendi used to be such a good person. But he was so disappointed by Master Noah's gift of the mortal life that he left without a word, Kupo. Master Doga told us that Master Xendi caused the great earthquake, Kupo. What can I do for you, Kupo? Okay, Roga, okay. Stoner, haste. Oh, we get access to a bunch of good stuff. This is also interesting. Warp banishes enemy or transport the party to a previous floor. Wow, okay. Like, that's all stuff I want. Revives an ally. Yeah, that's good. Like, a lot of the stuff you cannot use yet are my red mage. But I'm gonna buy one race, because race is good. What can I do for you, Kupo? Normal consumables, okay. Race. Sure. Like, Sunday, my red mage became the... My black mage became the red mage, actually. Oh, I hope I can sleep here, because I need to turn mini. The Cave of the Circle is connected to the world of darkness. It's teeming with monsters, Kupo. I hope that Master Doga will be okay. Oh, no, Master Doga, you can't go into the Cave of the Circle. Please, Kupo, it's too dangerous in there. Is that actually the one you were mentioning? Okay. I did see another candle. This urn contains wellspring water, Kupo. Since you have received the light of the crystal, Kupo, you can revive or heal your wounds by drinking it. Okay, that's handy. Thank you. And also... okay. I see. But what is this? The smell of chocobo is in the air. I see I can summon fat chocobo here. I like when like things behave like I imagine how they behave them in the NES version, then it's a good thing that the fat chocobo is so omnipresent. Because I could imagine you can only carry like, I don't know, 10 items or so with you in the NES version. Like, imagine you can only like carry like that amount of items here, like those items. Like, or just one page, that would also be too few items to carry around. But yeah, luckily that's not quite the case here. I did not want to heal actually. I want to change jobs. You become the white mage again. And now I need MP. And now you use mini. Also, I guess we run around as Potato a little bit. Are you? Yeah, okay, you're the leader now. You become Endurance again and equip stuff. Like, that's one of those dungeons where I want to use magic again, right? You could turn anyone into a Geomancer for this. I guess that's what we're gonna do. Actually, Geomancer does not have access to much good match defense. Like, what is your status like when you are a red mage? Like 23 intellect. And when you're a black mage, like, what does it look like now? A little bit more, even without equipment. Of course, you can equip stuff right now. Should go with the double rod, rune bracer, scholar head. What does status say now? 35. I think we keep you as a black mage for this. Magic, we can remove this one. Actually, we can just exchange spells, right? We can also remove the cure spell, actually. Okay, stuff is getting interesting now. I'm gonna use some deeper strategies now. Yeah, we have stuff like this. And that we also have like a second like barrage of Blizzaga and stuff. Okay, I guess we turn anyone into like mages now. Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna do. Come on, you can learn all the good stuff here. Blizzaga, Thundara, Fira, Blizzara, Poison as well. Sleep Blind, okay. You can like switch that later. That's one of the good things we have here with this version. And you turn into I think also Black Mage. No, I'm lacking equipment for you. This will have to do. You don't have as much fancy equipment as the other one, but it's still fine. We also put you all in the back row. And I guess you turn into a scholar for this. You can heal that way. Maybe that also deals sufficient damage. You only have leather armor and leather cap though. Your defense is super lackluster. Like, there's also nothing else I can do. You can also turn into Bard, maybe. Wait a second, what does Bard have? We don't have a weapon for starters, and also just leather armor level. Let's try Scholar and see how that works. I mean, having a White Mage would also be... What happens with White Mage? Oh, you can equip this stuff. Ooh, that's actually fairly nice. Okay, I guess you're that guy now. Rune stuff only gives spirit. We need something that gives intellect, I guess. Intellect is magic damage, I would say, and spirit is magic defense. So we're doing it like this. Learn. Yeah, you get all that stuff then. Mini as well, race, sure. And you can still run Thunder. Okay, that should be fine, I guess. You have all of that stuff, that's also fine. Okay, now we need to replenish MP again, and okay. Let's go full on magic here. Okay, everyone is militarized. I was wondering if that ever appears again, but apparently it does. Cave of the Circle. Can I turn back now? Like, is that possible? Nope, cannot use mini. Okay, this also seems to be pretty expensive. Bovian. Dup. Dup, dup. Magic, yeah. So I poison anyone. We need to be conservative with our magic here. You try Thunder. You can just cast Rune Staff. You can use Terrain. Okay, damage isn't too bad, probably also because we're staying in the back row. I think I might need to rely more on terrain here. Okay, they at least do not have that much HP, so that's kind of accounted for. And they also got a great XP, pretty nice. Demon Horse. You know what, I'm gonna attack with you two, you just use your stuff here and you use terrain. I think that should work as well. That way we conserve some more MP. Because I get the impression the enemies do not have like the most amount of HP here. Wind Slash is just single target to bed. Yeah, no matter how I attack, that will always be just 1 HP of damage, I guess. That's just what the mini status does. Also one thing I should check out. No chests here or anything, and... What was the other... Doga's Manor? We missed an item, wait a second. Flyer Mage, okay. We missed an item at Doga's place. I cannot stand for that, I need to pick up that item. I haven't checked if I collected the items beforehand, so that's a little bit new to me right now. Yeah, auto battle just continues, I keep forgetting. But yeah, I think like job-wise and equipment-wise we should do pretty well here. It just takes a little bit and it's a little bit slow because 2 of my party members currently do not attack. Okay, but please let me out of here again. Okay, where's the item? Here. Okay, simple. That worked pretty well, okay, Also, I think I'm noticing that I need to travel to all Chocobo Woods. Okay. I keep that in mind for later. Everyone is militarized, oh my goodness, we're so small. Dop dop, deep, dop, be dop. Dread Knight. Like, how does the Dread Knight fit into this space? I don't know, but... Nice, anyways. Earthquake, that's what I want to see. Nice, one-shots anyone. Cool. Okay, split paths, but I luckily have a minimap. I think this is more interesting if I actually had to... like, maneuver around here without map. Come on, something. Doesn't hit anyone. Doesn't hit anyone. Doesn't hit everyone. Why am I mixing up everyone and anyone as of late? What is the pause menu? It's just pause menu, okay. Jawohl. Rock Gargoyle gone. Like, this is a very specific distinction. We have the Gargoyle and we have the Rock Gargoyle. And we get level ups. Nice. Job level ups. Still not sure what they do, guys. I should probably also talk to Doga again. Maybe he says something new now that we are miniaturized. Nice earthquake. Goodbye, horsies. Nice. I wonder if the terrain actually influences the terrain effect. This button. When mankind foolishly tried to wield weapons that they could not control, they sealed them away in Eureka. Ah, now these weapons are necessary. The sigil leads to a dimensional rift. That's actually a thing in this game. Yeah, actually it is, because a Cloud of Darkness. This is the first time in the Final Fantasy franchise that becomes a plot point. That is where you can find the Eureka key. Ah, okay. But Eureka, we are mentioning Eureka. And that's a very important place. I recall that place, of course, from Final Fantasy XVI edition. Spent a great time there. A great amount of time. The Blizzaga strategy right now works pretty well. I like that. We got a bomb arm, nice. Like some throwing items are also nice to have. Cave of the Circle. Do we fight a boss here? Too late. Never mind. We made it. But we can't rest. My life force won't last much longer. Of course you die now. Here, let me cast a spell on your ship. This will allow you to travel underwater. Okay, we get Sehapido Uvo Kaine. Inyak Uvum Odip. Doesn't make any sense, I think. Maybe that is like some kind of funny line in Japanese. I could imagine. The Nautilus can travel underwater thanks to Doga's spell. Like, that's a way to introduce that, okay? You must go to the Temple of Time, under the sea at Cape Twinhorn, south of Saronia. There you will find Noah's lute. Okay. Why do we need that? The music of that magic lute can reach the world of dreams. You must use it to wake up Une and bring her back to our world. I, on the other hand, must go and fetch Eureka's key. Once you have found Une, you will need to commandeer the Invincible, a colossal battleship. Okay, we actually get the Invincible. Now go, find the loot and awaken Une. We will see each other again, young heroes. Doga left the party. Oh. Doga. You were so important for those, I don't know, 10 minutes I had you. I will warp you out of here with my magic. I leave Une to you. Farewell for now, warriors. Okay, I was wondering if there was any point to doing like this mini cave here. But first of all, he needed like a way to transform like into a mini character. And secondly, like we had to protect him from the monsters, I presume. This is also very... Okay, this actually... Okay, I was gonna say, the map is very weird here because it like symbolizes an item and a magic shop. But it is because like it's inside this room and like it marks the room where those shops are inside. Okay, cool. That was a nice trip. Also, once again, pretty fast and anything. I can't transform back right now because I don't have charges. You don't have charges, but you have. You have. Dum bum bum bum. Okay, now we switch jobs again, because we're finished with that one. Like, sometimes, like, at this stage, I feel stuff could have been a little bit longer at some instances. But still fairly fine. Peppa, do you stay? Nah. Or do you stay? Nah. You turn into a red mage again. I also need to find this visual of the Dark Knights or so. Yeah, break is fine. Actually, you need the other one, remove all. I need to switch job first with everyone. And you are right. Yeah, you get the rune staff, and I guess with the golem staff, or maybe something that raises intellect. Actually, intellect isn't too bad here. Do I have anything else? I don't think so. We try both and see what's stronger. Rune bracers, mage robe, ice helm. Do I have an ice helm? Okay. You as well, okay. I wasn't sure if I had one left still. A power bracers, flame mail. And the only one that is lacking proper headgear is my geomancer. Front row and anyone else is fine. Okay, we're running around as a ranger now. Cool. We also healed, right? I did heal. Yes, okay. Okay. Okay, now we have a submarine. Now we are a son of a submariner, guys. So let's see what we can discover underground. And I absolutely missed that one entrance to the to the pass there. I'm actually using the wrong attacks here. Your attacking is fine, you need to use rune staff. Actually try that. I can only single target with that, okay. And you use terrain, yeah. Okay, break. How much damage does that one deal? That actually deals a lot of damage, I like that. Break might actually be better than Blizzaga. Oh, Chimera. Sounds strong, we will see. And chimeras also count as floating enemies, okay. Terrain Cyclone, yeah. I know the game by this point, I know my Geomancer. Okay, we actually like dive down immediately. I might actually be no longer able to obtain like encounters on the land. Up to and Noggle. Noggle. Break. Break in conjunction with the Medusa arrows might also be nice. Whirlpool should deal damage, I guess. Yeah, okay. Like, there's no such thing as absorption right now. Some of the what are they called? Summoners in the Summoner Village did mention Barrier Shift again. I wonder if we will encounter that one again. Or if that's just because. I assume that we will encounter Barrier Shift enemy again. Maybe we'll actually find Hein again. Who knows? Anything could be possible. Like, refights are a staple of the Final Fantasy franchise. Dating back even back to the first game, because I think you fight Garland twice, at least with the 4 Fiends. Not sure about Garland, I mean technically yes, because Garland is Chaos. What? You did spoil Final Fantasy for me, sorry. Can I quickly reach that? Yeah, let's go for the Chocobo Forest, because I want to have that one on my map. Is that even a Chocobo Forest? Is also a good question. And it absolutely is, but yeah, we go back with the Chocobo. Like, it's so interesting that you have so many options to like travel around here with the Chocobo, but like the airship in most cases absolutely is enough. Same goes for the canoe. Canoe is also like a little bit random. Oh, there's another one. But I guess the main function of the Chocobo Forest then is to provide you with a way to summon the Fat Chocobo. No. Could it also be that they placed more Chocobo Forests in this version? Who knows? Encounter on my airship? Like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing on my airship? Get off my lawn, guys, or so. I was gonna say double barrage, but yeah, of course, new turn and you just moved first. Okay, like any other Chocobo Forest here, there? Cool Chocobo Forest. I wait for that one moment that I step into one of those clearings and it's not a Chocobo Forest. That would be funny. But yeah, they are quite abundant here. This looks suspicious. Also here, Chocobo Forest again. Oh yeah, treasure trove, by the way, under the small triangular island. Yeah, there's much to explore now again. We also still need to find that one Dark Knight village. But currently I'm a little bit searching for Chocobo Forests, just so that I have them. I got that one, yeah. Just look out for clearings and we're done here. Any clearing here? Nope. I think the one over there is the last one. This also might be suspicious now. Can I even go there? I cannot, okay. And then it's just a small little cute lake. Actually, let me try it over here again. Can I land here? I can't. I wonder if that meant something for the old airship, who knows? Also this here, this is also still a thing. That is something that we might need the Invincible for. Maybe the Invincible allows us to fly over mountains. Also, this is super suspicious here, like those small ponds there. Okay, but yeah, treasure trove. I see. I have hover command. I think hover is just going up again. I need to save here, yeah. Noggle again. Let's juggle the Noggle. Rapids. Single target. Okay, there's always like a single target and a multi-target version of the moves, I guess. Of the terrain moves. Background is also pretty nice, by the way. Battle background. Okay, treasure trove. What do we have here? Sunken cave. With new music again. Is it a great idea to be here? Let's figure it out. Kelpie and Olokai. Like this guy's a shark, like, or maybe more like a walrus tied with a lion. Wow, this is a weird creature. The Kelpie as well. Now Olokai is actually the double one, and and Kelpie is like those are weird enemies. Okay, let's see what happens. A lot of damage happens. You recover some, but they hurt like trucks. Break hopefully takes care of that guy. Yeah, okay. I need to heal. This might be a little bit of a challenging area, but I'm in for it. Actually, we can just cast. You don't have Cure anymore. No more spells can be learned. Cure is what level? Probably Thundara tier or so. Let's get Cure then, okay. Cures are also still pretty strong, I must say. Pretty nice. Okay, I found one treasure chest. A diamond shield. Ooh, but now one of my characters is using shields. Like diamond shield. Oh, that gives me a lot of defense. That might be a little bit too good to pass up. Shield resistant to lightning, of course, prevents the leader from turning into a toad. Do I want to equip that now? Might actually be worth it. Let's equip this now. Seems like a good buff. Especially for my knight here right now, because the knight is there to protect my other party members. So if everyone is in critical health, then the knight can protect them. Also, how much damage do we still... damage is a little bit like Luster, but it seems as if you recover more HP from that. I think that's better with the shield right now. Sievage. As if those ladies can impress me. I'm still not sure whether or not it does something to equip 2 weapons. Maybe like the first weapon takes priority over the other weapon, Defender. Ooh. Yeah. A sword that casts Protect when used in battle. Oh. This is amazing. Only for the knight. Of course only for the knight. What is with the blood sword? Like, can anyone else equip that one? Also rusty... What is rusty mail? Old armor that's falling apart. +1 defense. Now party members can equip that. Maybe that has some usage later. Blood sword, blood sword, blood sword, blood sword. Only warrior and knight. I think for now it's better to equip the blood sword, although attack is pretty high. Come on, blood sword. Still a fan of the blood sword so far. But I might to let go of it. I might want to let go of it. Nice guard, and you recover some, yeah. The question is how much damage... Wow, that was a critical from the enemy. How much does the... how much damage does Protect reduce, I wonder? Like, that's the big question when it comes to stuff like that. Like, we get stats and everything. It's about time we use the Phoenix Stone finally again. But first of all, I need to find the Phoenix Stone. Where do we have the Phoenix Downs? There. And I guess you can cast Cure. And last one, okay. Multi-target Cure doesn't seem to be super effective, like in other games. Psu Psu, A-gear. Okay, this guy looks strange, okay. But it's as strong as the rest here. Is it just me or do like enemies to crit here? A lot of XP we're also getting. Dual Tomahawk, that's something for the Viking, I presume. A large double-edged axe, okay. Yeah, Viking. Not a big fan of the Viking, I must say. Like, I did try it for like one battle and it did disappoint me. My Ranger does a good job with the Power Gauntlet, I think. Like in general, we are pretty sufficiently strong, I would say. Also seeing the damage values, I wonder like what the damage cap is. Is it 999 like in Final Fantasy I, or is it 9999? The good number. Diamond Mail, Air Knife, Loki Harp, Diamond Bracers. Okay, we get a bunch of good stuff here. You cannot equip okay. But you can equip the Diamond Mail. That's good. What? Diamond Bracers is for you, yeah, sure. Yeah, you got that one. Wait, +2. Yeah, that's much better. And like we also got a harp there for when I want to use. And now what? Also cast protect. Ah, I need to use it. It's not like auto protect. It's still nice though. It's still nice. Killer Hermit. Okay. Terrain, Wind Slash, Pew, on the wrong candidate, but okay. Would have liked that one on someone else. But okay, Earthquake also does the trick. Power Bracers again, nice. Diamond Gloves, Elixirs, nice. And more Hermits. More Hermits. Come on, give me Earthquake. Yeah, nice. That's what I want to see. Good one. Geomancer's pretty good in this game. Ancient Sword as well. Diamond Shield, Diamond Helm, Black Hole, and Baku's Cider. Black Hole is an item I can use. Creates a rift to another dimension. Cool. Can inflict paralysis. Is that something for... No, still nothing for the Dark Knight. Okay, but a bunch of good stuff. Why do I get a Defender and an Ancient Sword here? Can inflict paralysis. That's of course also pretty nice. Let us go for Defender. And Power Bracers. I think that's a good combination. Diamond Gloves. I don't want to use those right now. Because they do not increase... They actually do increase strength. Do they increase strength further, I wonder? We will find out. And of course a Diamond Helm for you. Do we have a second one? No, just Mithril. I think only you could also equip that, my knight. So okay, there's a point now in having 2 knights or so. Dosmere. MS Dosmere, okay. Did my knight just take 1 damage? Do we have that much defense now? Is that what we're doing now? I like that if it is the case. Okay, now it would be a point for the teleport spell again. You killed my... Ah. Yeah, 1 damage, wow. Okay, my knight is super tanky right now. Oh, this might be a point for... Like, I lose some defense by doing that. Let's keep the Blood Sword. Like, having 2 knights might be a good idea now. Like, one casts stuff with the defender, maybe. Charybdis is also an enemy I know. Lizara, goodbye my ranger. Okay, let's quickly take care of those guys. That was just 1 hit, come on. You need to switch row, but this is getting dangerous. Actually not, you only take 1 damage. Suddenly one of those enemies has instant kill attacks. You effectively just heal yourself now when you get hit by attacks. Until we actually take damage on the knight again, we can keep the Blood Sword, I would say. Magic doesn't count. Come on, my knight, be faster. You get the entire XP. Look at that. Wow, okay. Okay, and goodbye. That was a nice optional area, I presume. Once again, I like how fast everything is. Like, we were just like in a totally optional place. Now we go back again and do other stuff. That's actually funny. Also, I'm just noticing you can tell where the revival spring is in the town by looking at the roof. Like, I think it's always that kind of roof. Okay, sleep tight. Still, the sleeping theme is missing a little bit. I don't know. How much money? We got actually also got a lot of money, that's nice. But yeah, next stop, yeah, I cannot land there. Like, what happens if I go down here, for example? Like, what does the map even look like? I haven't really taken a look at the map. There's something in the middle there. Like, something there. Like, something where the floating continent is. Like, there seem to be land masses here. Let's just, like, go for a tour here with the submarine. Because why not? We also get some XP that way. And battles are fairly fast. You missed? What? That's possible? That's illegal. What happens if I go up here? Is there a point to it? Or is that just like a weird clearing That's just a weird clearing, okay. I can't even dive there again, interesting. But the underwater music is nice. Kagura, oh, it's you again. Kagura, isn't that like not just supposed to be the moon princess or so? Like from Japanese folklore or so? I think it is. Noggle is still an amazing name, by the way. Bottomless Bog doesn't do much. I think that's what's missing the entire time. I see. Phew, goodbye. For this underwater section, it would be nicer if the encounter rate would be a little bit lower. I can turn that off, right? But I'm not gonna do so. I think I can turn that one off, like the encounters, if I press like one of the sticks I have. Phew. If I do this, Encounters off, yeah. Encounters on, encounters off, encounters on. What is this? No, I don't want to try the other one. I think that's like level ups or so. Up to, wait a second. Now that I read the name, is that supposed to be Abzu, like from like the boss from Final Fantasy VII, but just differently translated? I think that could be it. Also, wait a second. Do you deal more damage when you're staying in the front row? Wait a second. Do you deal more damage when you're staying in the front row? Please don't tell me that's a thing. So that's just a general like increase in damage for like every class, every job, and like every weapon, or am I just seeing things? What is this? That's like a coral reef here. Ambushed again, no. Yeah, sure. Keep attacking my... Right. Keep attacking my Geomancer. You don't deal more damage, right? I'm just imagining that. Do you? I'm not sure. This is just a coral reef, nothing more, nothing less. Like, what normally is here? There's nothing here, but there has to be something here. I guess that's like a hint for later, maybe? Otherwise, this is just a nice piece of design. Yeah, you still deal the same amount of damage. I was just... I don't know, you were just like attacking one enemy with like 4 arrows or so. I think that's what it was. I guess you should rather seek out like more prominent spots than rather than like aimlessly wandering around the ocean floor. Because this is fairly slow, and there seem to be a lot of encounters. Also, first character over 1000 HP. Let's go to the middle island here. Now my... I hate those guys, they use magic. Okay, break, goodbye Noggle. Okay, what do we have here? Another coral reef. Just looks nice, but nothing else. Maybe that's supposed to attract me to certain things or so. Wait a second, if I go over here, I did see something here, I guess. Okay, that must be the Temple of Time, I imagine. Yeah, okay. So I have no business there at the moment. No, I'm not gonna heal right now. I want to explore further first. What is here? Okay, I did see some like suspicious spots on the map, so let's check out those. There's an entire temple here. What is this? That's the Temple of Time, okay. What is the other place then? We still got a bunch of areas to explore, so there's still a little bit of game left. Nope. Also, good question. Can I dive here as well? I should be able to. Nope, okay. Like, the floating continent is too shallow, I see. I wonder if I could also go back to Bahamut right now and challenge him. Maybe that's something for later. Also, while I'm here, quickly heal myself. Where's that item? I don't know. Somewhere it has to be. Somewhere it has to be. But there's an item. Maybe I need to talk to someone. Yes, yes, that could be something. I need to talk to someone, perhaps. Because that's something that can happen. I didn't talk to people. My complexion, yeah. Can I talk to you? No. Okay, could you talk to every person again? Because maybe that could be it. Nelf Valley, blah blah blah, weapons. I could imagine I get something else from this guy here, from the blacksmith guy. From Taka. You now as a fiddle? No. Because we did obtain an item from an NPC at some point and it did count for the total there. Okay, let's leave the continent again. Bye bye. There was also something here. Nah. You cannot dive on the edge of the landmass. But it doesn't seem as if anything is here. Okay, down there. And there's also a hidden passageway there. Wait a second. Need to check out. Like to the south. There's stuff to the south. Like somewhere around here. Yeah, over there. It's also just a coral reef. Okay. Like also up there. Let's quickly go there. Kagura, don't bother me now. Stop using bottomless block, that never works. And the turn order is so random I cannot see like how agility plays into this. Like if the character of the highest agility would act first, but nope. That's not the case, and that's also just okay. Also below the floating continent. What is below the floating continent? Is there actually like a piece of land missing or so? Nice, more level ups for my characters. Oh, suspicious stone formations. And yeah, okay, I think that's supposed to be the hole the floating continent was carved from. I see. Oh, bottomless block works for once. Okay, and it's instant kill, like I suspected. Goodbye, Kagura. Okay, so much for that. Let's try it over here. Yeah, that village. Yeah. That village, guys. Is that the Dark Knight village, perhaps? I see, I cannot go past... I can, okay. I was gonna say, I cannot go past this, but I can. Come on, guys, finish him. Nice one. Barrage against a single target is super effective. Whoa. That's certainly a thing. Okay, yeah. That's also why the water is animated, because that's actually seawater I can land on. Wait a second, I need to check out something first. I want to check out something first. If I take a look at the map again... Yeah, that should be anything I wanted to check out here. Like that one coral reef, like to the north is pretty suspicious. You have the Temple of Time there, we have that one cave there. And maybe also something with the floating continent later on. Okay, what do we have here? Doga's village, okay. This is Doga's village. All the spells sold here were restored from ancient texts by Master Doga himself. I left the village. Okay. Need to go down, I see. What can I do for you? Do you just buy every spell here? Is that the thing? Is that like what this place is about? Escape, Spark, Hyper, Hydra. Okay, what can I do for you? Hiraga, ooh, Thundaga as well, You already have Raise, Erase is wasted, I think. This spell's beneficial magic. Like, enemies barely use that one. Such as Raise, I think Raise is also unspectacular. Protect, yeah. What can I do for you? Another one that sets Kiraga Iroga is fine, I think. Fairaga. And Bio. And Haste. And you have Super 6 spells. Kuraja. Yeah, okay, we are also going with the Jar spells here, I see. As soon as Reflect. Removes all status elements except KO. Like as soon as like level 7 white magic. Wow. Quake. Quake is also cool. Breakaga inflicts petrification instantly and drain absorbs life. Okay, I will remember this place, I guess. Like Blizzaga is so inexpensive in comparison. Like, didn't anyone mention a Dark Knight village or so? Okay. Magic, you need to learn stuff. Actually, let's remove all the magic on my characters that do not use magic at the moment. Because that's what I want to do. I want to teach my main spellcaster everything that I want for him to learn. Okay, Thundaga, yeah. Fairaga, yeah. Bio, yeah. Dab, 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 dab. Okay, looks pretty good so far. You cannot even cast Fairaga and Bio at this stage. Maybe it's about time you return to being a black mage. Can you cast Haste? You also couldn't cast Haste, okay. Eroga, no more spells can be learned, okay. What about Protect? Protect is still able to be learned. Raise is fine. Level 2 spell. Sure, yeah. I think that's about like the stuff I want to learn for like that character. Blind could be nice. Instead of Arrow, perhaps. Shade inflicts paralysis, sure. Blind can't be learned, can't be learned. Can't be learned, can't be learned, cannot be learned, can't be learned, can't be learned, can't be learned. Okay, like something level 4 is something you can still learn. And yeah, okay. Haste is something you cannot use right now. Maybe if you increase job level, normal level, we will see about that. But to be honest, I do not use that much magic that like even one charge of like a level 7 spell wastes that heavily. I will use it for a boss, and like a boss only appears once normally. So that's not an issue at the moment. Encounter. But what happens if I want to use like one of those spells now? Yeah, that's a good question. Guess I don't use this spell like that right now. Because my Geomancer just one-shots everything. I think the spell management would be more interesting in the NES version. I think that's like the main takeaway, kind of. Let's quickly take a look at the cave down here, and then I will end it. What is this about? Saronia Catacombs. Oh yeah, that might like relate to that one. That might relate to that one. You know what? To that one dungeon. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Let's heal up again. Da-dub, deep dub. I'm not sure why I'm still paying money for this, but I do. Because I'm an honorable citizen of Saronia from this day on. Cool, everyone is well rested. That's just what I like to see. Cool. Yeah, next time we continue with our adventures down below in the water, underwater. And yeah, we will go to the Temple of Time, so yeah, prepare to find the Master Sword and cause a timeline split or anything like that. I doubt we will do stuff like that, but we will find Noah's loot, apparently. And then we can wake Une, and we also need to explore the catacombs down here. So a bunch of stuff to do. Alright guys, thank you all for watching, I really hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next episode of Final Fantasy III. Until then, take care and goodbye.